Man, this is not gonna end well, is it? It's been a while since we've done like a protest stream. Because it was just getting to be too much. I mean, it's 75 fucking days. And watching them all fucking night, every fucking night, it was like mentally exhausting. But yesterday, fucking Chicago, they did a bunch of looting and lots of people were arrested and whatever. Jimbo said those people have nothing better to do. Yes, dude, that's what we've talked about. There is a virus. Nobody is working. Nobody can pay their bills. And then once all this shit started, I mean, this has gone on a lot longer than I thought that it would. I mean, we're working our way towards 3 solid months of this shit. And I don't know. It's a lot to take in. I don't want to talk about it the whole fucking time, but I figured if you guys knew what I was talking about, you would just throw your 2 cents in. I want to shoot the shit and like be happy. But I watched some of these videos today and I was like, what? Jimbo, hopefully cutting some of the government aid will get some of them to go back to work. Honey, this virus has a lot of shit fucked up. Like, Illinois is not sending their kids back to school. Anybody who has a fucking kid, they cannot go to work. There's no preschools, there's no daycare. All of the options are gone. So whoever has a kid that is of school age that cannot watch themselves legitimately will not be able to go to work because there is no one to watch them. We've talked about this before, not you and I specifically, but man, when they took my kids out of school over in March, back in March, I thought to myself, like, you know how many people are fucked? Like, I'm really lucky that I'm a stay-at-home mom. You know, everything's taken care of. But these people who don't have fucking reliable childcare, what the fuck are they supposed to do? It's not as simple as everybody's gonna go back to work. Like, it's not even close. Not even. I don't even know, I don't know why these, like, not that many people have died. I'm really fucking confused as to why the virus has everything shut down. Like, I don't know. It's the single people with no kids who are trying to get them back to work. Yeah, lots of people need to go back to work.
It doesn't mean we still can't save them. It doesn't mean it's too late for them. A little bit fucking hard. Yeah. Because we need to get them before they get to that system. That system needs
It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take, Jimbo. The cock is too big. I can't take it. You want to roll a spliff? You want to get high? You want to get high? I'm not really sure if I have much of a say in it. Is your hair natural? Yeah, it doesn't come off. It's attached. Yeah, that actually hurt. Oh, my hair used to be naturally blonde, but I got grounded from it for calling my little brother dumb. Oh shit. My hair used to be super blonde too. When I was a kid, it was like blonde. And then I got pregnant and it turned brown. The fuck is that? Don't have kids, let that be your PSA for the day. Your birth control PSA for the day. Don't fuck with your shit. Yeah, I look like a completely different person than I did a few years ago. I I thought, like, I've never dyed my hair mountain, and I thought that it would be kind of fun to, I don't know, dye it. But, like, it's not, like, the worst, but it's just so much darker than it used to be. Like, it's just, I don't know. I never wanted to be a dumb brunette. I've been pregnant so many times. Okay, let me say this. The ones that I kept fucked with my hair. Can I have a cigarette, please, for my split? Please throw them at my face. You weren't even close. Pull-out game is too good to have kids. Well, lucky you. I thought the ones with penises never had to worry about having kids. I thought it was those of us with the uterus that had to worry about it. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I didn't realize that you had, like, the capabilities. Man, technology is amazing. I just, like, can't believe it. I don't want to pay child support. Yeah, I fucking get it, man. I don't either. Next time I have a kid, that fucker's going to his dad. I'm not keeping it. Fuck that. And I'm not paying child support. If he wants the fucker, he can do all of the things. All of the things. Man, I don't even get child support. It's a myth. Child support is a myth. It's not real. So, Michael does the chatting, and I do the chatting. Welcome! Ooh, I like my women just a little on the trashy side. Alright, are we all ready to smoke now? Now that I have my lipstick on, and I look as trashy as the women you like? Perfect. That looks like you. He doesn't even care. Should we get high? Welcome to the smoke session. We do this every night. Friends who smoke together stay together. We encourage you to come and say hi to us. I love the conversation, and our smoke circle is known for having a very fluid conversation. I can usually hold up to like 6 or 7, 10, like 6 to 10 conversations at a time, and I try to be quick about it. So come, say hi, let's get high, it'll be great. Oh, they can't see our flowers. The ding ding dong, ding 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 dong,
Ding dong,
ding ding dong. The latest generation doesn't read.
I read 2 books today.
We had story time with the girls tonight, or today, during the day. And Michael was such a good dad. He fucking let the big one read stories, and he was like super attentive. It was sexy as fuck. I took a picture. And Gerby doesn't know. Gerby downloaded 6 books to start reading today. Look at you, Gerby, bragging. What did you get? What did you grab? Oh, actually, I wanted to do story time with you guys. I thought I would get super stoned and then do story time. Because I feel like we all need to, like, rejuvenile ourselves. Like, drink.
There's a term for that.
Yeah, rejuvenalization.
No.
Yeah, it's a book.
It's like a degenerative or something.
Rejuvenile is a book. It's real. Gerby will vouch for it.
Age degradation or something? I can't remember.
Rejuvenalization. Rejuvenalization!
You just made that up.
It still is applicable.
It's a word.
Ding, ding, dong. Ding's never happy. Unless it's on heaps of meth. Unless in on. Well, yeah, money is good, right? Like, we like money.
Yeah.
I don't really sell any meth, though.
Oh, man.
I sell other things that also create happiness in people's lives.
We sell our bodies.
We sell our bodies, in case you didn't hear him. It's like this, like, you can only take, like, a pinky, right? But, like, you could have it. And, like, nobody's gonna get my liver.
Dude, I'll give you you give me $100 grand, you can have my pinky.
Yeah, see? We're business people. We like the money.
You want a kidney?
Ding knows money equals happiness. Yes. Yes, bitch.
Who wants
yes.
a kidney?
See? All those people who say money can't buy you happiness, those people grew up poor.
They have 2 good kidneys.
They still have all their organs.
Not for long.
I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. Well, I had $1 million, but I spent it all. If I could find that henna and that Sancho that she found, well, I'd pop a cap on Sancho and I'd slap her down. I really wanna know, doctor. What I really wanna say is hi to doctor. Doctor, what is up with you? Oh, please, tell me what is good for you so I can be inclined to praise you for all the fantastic surgeries. Actually, I got a little off on that one. I tried. That one wasn't as successful. It was for like a little bit, but then at the end, yeah. You can't win them all. I wish that you could, but you can't. So, you guys, Michael is chatting. Obviously, I'm not typing anything. Michael's gonna talk with you guys because he gets really frustrated if I can't keep up. And he also seemingly does not want to talk, like, verbally expressed, audibly
If I hear something I want to
expressed.
talk about, I'll talk.
He's a very quiet person. He's like one of those, like, what do they call them?
School shooters.
Flies on the wall? He's a fly on the wall. He's something you look at but can never quite kill. Ding says, I think you're mute. Yeah, I mean, I know for a fact that he's not, because he talks in his sleep.
Oh shit.
I know, he says things. Like, the other night, he said the name Jolene, and I was like, Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please
What
don't
happened?
take my man. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. It was very sad. Like, I had to get out of the bed. I didn't know what to do with myself. I don't know if she's prettier than I am, but, like, in my mind, she totally is. Right? Doctor says school shooter. I like his haircut. I haven't had one in 3 months.
I
Oh,
cut
shit.
hair.
Michael will hook you up. And I used to do the hippie haircuts for the guys that would come around on the mountain. So, there you go. His haircut is so ass. Right?
Sexy ass, huh?
I love it. We've talked about it a handful of times, but this is the first time I've ever seen him
All the cool kids are doing it.
with a different haircut. And as soon as he got here, he was like, "You like my haircut?" I was like, "Yes, that's super sexy." And then I responded after he said, "Okay, thank you, haha, it's great. I love that you love it." I was like, "Yeah, my little brother has that haircut." And then we went and had hamburgers We had a
I
cheeseburger.
told you all the cool kids are doing.
And then my little brother was working at that restaurant, and he came over, and my little brother has changed his haircut. It doesn't look like this anymore, which means that Michael is behind on the times. He's lagging. He's got that Florida time
Dude,
travel
I had
situation
this
going on.
haircut in 3rd grade, then I had it in 2008. Come back around again.
Okay, so Doctor's mom is a barber. She cut men's hair for years. She has a barber shop. She fades the best. Awesome. I'm about to get faded right now.
I'm getting faded.
You think she wants to do that with me?
I'll get faded with your mom. Your mom wears combat boots.
I'm actually not terrible at the fade. She uses a straight razor blade
Fuck yeah, the only
on
way.
my neck. It's sick.
Yeah, I'm lacking the straight razor.
Talent.
Right now. It's talent.
Talent.
It's fun too.
Believe me when I say that I got something for his punk ass. I really wanna know what I really wanna say. There is just one. I've never done the straight razor thing. Is that hard? Yeah, I love it when my mom has a knife to my dick, says Ding Dong. Man, you got a very special mom. Like, I don't know how
Mom.
many moms would be
Mom.
willing to do that for you.
My
Mom.
mom's a cosmetologist.
Mom. Your mom is?
Yeah.
Your mom works?
She was a school teacher. She just retired, and she's a cosmetologist before that. She kept her license.
Known this dude for 20 fucking years. I don't know anything about his family. No reason to.
Yeah. You're not missing anything. I don't know anything about them. I just know about my parents and my
That's it. That's
my
all I
grandma
mean.
and the rest of them.
That's all I mean.
I don't care about the rest of them. You're missing a key here.
Yeah, the kids took it off. Dahlia Pearl told you about that today.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, typical. A male not paying attention.
To a 5-year-old?
Huh.
Yeah.
Paying attention to a 5-year-old. Tuh.
Yeah.
Phew. Who does that? Oh wait, I know. Females. We pretend.
1, 2, 3, not me.
And actually it was like super fun. The big one came over today and she was like telling me some completely unnecessary information. And Michael was standing behind her and he was like
Fucking shit.
and I'm like looking at her like, oh, yeah, that was like super cool, right? It was like so much fun. Awesome. And then you did that. Oh my goodness, isn't that great? That's how I talk to my kids. I try really hard not to, like, eventually they'll figure out that I'm being absolutely an asshole.
Sarcastic.
Yeah, a sarcastic bitch, as Michael so poignantly verbalized.
Did I say that out loud? God damn it.
Okay, so Ding says that his mom has extreme paranoid schizophrenia.
I wouldn't let her near the razor.
That's
In my
not.
neck.
That's like that's an actual thing. Like,
Yeah, pretty sure
Holy
that's
cow.
a medical diagnosis.
holy cow, that's a real thing. And then doctor says his mom graduated from Calhoun for a cosmetology degree. Beat that.
Are
Oh
you in
shit.
Georgia?
Oh shit. Are you in Georgia, doctor? I don't know.
Calhoun.
Doctor
I just
then became a barber because she said women talk too much, which is fucking hilarious and accurate. I go to the fucking salon, like, not very frequently. I do cut my own hair because it's so fucking long. It's really easy to do it. Like, once it got to about here, I was like, I can do it myself. Anyways, I go to the salon, and I listen to these bitches. They just fucking chitter chatter, chitter chatter. And when I get in there, I just sit. I say things like, I would like my hair to look this way. And then the bitch will be like, oh, that sounds nice. And then I'll be like, okay, great. And then I like tap out. And I just sit there. I've only had one person that I was like, I would like shoot the shit with. And it it was highly entertaining. Doctors over in Alabama. Oh, doctor. You're the one that got offended. Doctor's the one that got offended the last time that I was talking like this, and then he told me that it was highly offensive, and I told him, well, I used to live in Mobile. I was in Mobile for quite some time. I actually did the whole debutante ball thing and everything. And when I met him, he was such a nice guy. He legitimately told me, he says, baby, please don't talk. You sound like a Yankee. And I was like, okay, put your dick in my mouth so I don't have to say anything. No, I'm just kidding. I never said that.
You couldn't say it then.
I couldn't say anything because his dick was in my mouth.
Good.
Okay. Ding said his mom graduated from Yale with a quantum mechanics degree. Yes, bitch. Who on this couch was accepted to Yale and legitimately moved out to Connecticut to go? Who? Which one? What do you think? Who do you think it was? And then doctor says, my mom will beat your mom up. Ding. That's fighting words.
Your mom's so fat.
I'm taking bets at this point. I feel like bets are in order. I'm taking the barber. Because she's got knife skills.
Yeah.
Right? She's fucking straight edge.
It's street fighting her.
Yeah. I mean, anything goes, right? Ding says, well, my mom is crazy and crazy beats strength every time.
Don't fucking crazy.
Get it. People like when you have a place in Alabama, way down there with Florida. What, this guy? That's why you come back, isn't it? Because he speaks your language.
I'm drawing Florida, Alabama, and Georgia.
See? Yeah.
And some crazy shit. What's a hurricane on top of them?
And a hurricane on top. Of course. I left when Ivan swept through. After Ivan, I fucking tapped out. I had just graduated, and I bounced. I was done. You read it wrong. People like you have a place in Alabama.
Oh.
Yeah, people like me. I know people like me. They love me. Most people do. A lot of people don't, though. A lot of people think I'm like a total bitch, which I think is funny because I just think I'm funny, and I make stupid fucking jokes all the time, and a lot of people don't like it. They're like really super not into it because they don't get it. It like goes over their head, and they just think I'm an asshole. Joke's on them.
That's what you get for thinking.
That's what you get. That's right.
What did I tell you about thinking?
Don't do it. It causes wrinkles. Yeah, because it causes wrinkles. See? Like, I'm thinking right now, and that's not okay. I have to show less emotion. I need to be like this all the time. I think. Oh, doctor's doing dabs. It was snot.
It's
green.
not funny.
And not dark this time. It was green? I haven't seen that one before. Usually it comes out to be like, or at least when I make them, they turn out to be like a nice, like more on like the yellow amber side. Whatever. That's interesting though. I wonder how they pulled that shit off. That's fun as hell. Ding says chemistry is physics for pussy bitches. See, I like chemistry and physics. You want to dive into string theory for a minute? Let's fucking talk about that shit.
What?
You want to go into it?
What?
String theory.
I don't know.
You gonna run into the wall enough times to figure out if you can run right through it? If there's a glitch?
No, I mean, I'll watch somebody
He's
do that.
into it. He's gonna try it. You guys want to do it?
Do it?
How come no one else is doing roll call? There's 5 of you motherfuckers in here and only 2 of you are talking.
Say what?
Say hi! Don't make Spliff Mama mad. You don't want to see me when I'm mad.
You
No,
won't
you
like me
don't
when
want to
I'm
see her when she's
angry.
mad. I'm fucking pissed off. I will get so mad at you, you don't even know. Yeah, be quiet, Spliff
You're gonna wake
Mama.
up the chickens, man.
You're gonna wake up the chickens. Michael knows. I can't control myself. You're just so mean. You're not even saying hi.
Fucking
It's so silly. I like chemistry because I like cooking.
I like chemistry because I like drugs.
Well, also I like the drugs, yeah. I like the LSD a lot.
I like all the
A
chemistry.
lot. It was so funny, I met this one guy, and he had the LSD, like, what, molecule? Whatever. Is that what I'm talking
The
about?
crystal or something? Oh,
No,
he had
like,
it tattooed?
he had it
Yeah.
tattooed on his hands, and he said it was the worst decision he ever made.
Because everybody be like, oh, you got acid?
Yeah, well, no, because every time he got in trouble,
You're like, oh, what's that?
the cops were always like, what the fuck is this?
Nothing.
And like and that's one thing that I've always, if you guys learn anything from me, retain this right now. Rely on stereotyping, okay? If you're like me and you got beautiful hair and you grow the pot and you sell the pot, do not get dreadlocks. It's not a good idea.
No dreadlocks, man.
Traveling from point A to point B,
Everybody knows.
totally gone.
Oh.
Absolutely gone. I'm gonna fuck it up.
We fucking it up, man.
I'm fucking it up because I want to have an impression on his tattoo. So I'm like actively trying to. Ow! He poked me.
You fuck with art, man. Like fucking with a driver, man.
Okay. Ding says, like, can you name a popular chemist? Timothy Leary? Fuck no. Oh, I thought Timothy Leary was like super well known.
He's a psychologist, but I think he did chemistry too, though.
Yeah, Timothy Leary and Ron Dass did the whole fucking chemistry of
What's
the
that
LSD.
chick's name that
Do you
died
not
from
know
cancer?
this?
To
How
discover
fucking old are you, Ding? Have you done any research? What about cancer?
Marie Curie.
Who? Say it loud and proud.
Marie Curie.
Marie Curie. It's okay if we're smarter than you. I mean, I got into fucking Yale, and he has a college degree. So, it's inevitable that someone would be able to answer that question like that. You can name countless famous physicists. Yeah, like Fermi.
I don't even know one. What?
Fermi. Dr. Fermi.
What about Einstein? Is he a physicist?
I said Fermi.
He's a mathematician
Nah, man, he was into physics.
in physics and chemistry and all kinds of shit.
Fermi did it all.
Not Fermi, I'm talking about.
Oh, Einstein. What you got? What else you got, Ding? To us. We're a lot smarter than we look.
Huh?
Or at least I am. He doesn't look as smart as he is.
Camouflage.
Yeah, my friend Joe has this really fantastic smoke shop over in Seattle called Holy Smoke.
What?
And if you're ever in Seattle, you have to go check it out because this bitch has this fucker, okay? He goes and he finds the kids who like blow the glass and he makes friends with them, which is super fantastic. And he has pieces that are like everything in the shop. Maybe not, yeah. Everything in the shop is hand blown. And like some of these pieces are just incredible. Like we used to have this one piece. God, I wish I remembered dude's name. Doesn't matter. But some of the most intricate, artistic, you know, like this one we had a Sherlock bubbler, right? And it was like yay big. It was beautiful. And it had a whole northwest like forest scene on it.
Hey,
and there
that's
were
Kanye's kid's name.
there were conifer trees and little mushrooms, and then on one side it was the nighttime and there was like stars and everything, and it had the little bubbles that would like magnify things, and then on the other side it was like the sun, and you know, daytime it looked like birds and shit. Oh my god, it was fucking glorious. These motherfuckers who worked for us, they fucking took it with them. Ding! Ding! Dun! Dun! Na!
Bam!
even do it with one pop. I can't do it.
Pop. Lock.
Okay, if you were blonde, you would be a negative. Cause fuck blonde bitches. Man, I like fucking blonde bitches too.
I fuck blonde bitches.
Man, every day, all day. I get
Oh,
in on
you
that
fucking
pussy.
Them blonde bitches.
Fucking man.
All
Fuck
of them.
yes, all of them.
Now, the
Especially
brunettes are
the
good,
ones
too.
that have like the big boobs.
I like the redheads
Like
too.
just a little bit of big. Not like huge, but like those
The dumber
big,
the better.
like Pam Anderson.
The dumber the better.
Yeah, if she's like stupid, like stereotypical blonde stupid,
Is she?
I want to go down on her even more.
Like
Like immediately.
like
Don't
Axl
you?
Rose's girlfriend.
Ooh, like
in the
Axl
80s.
Rose, I would suck the fuck out of his cock because he's blonde.
Is he? No, he's got like a blonde.
Whatever, he looks kinda
He's
blonde.
redheaded. He's ugly now.
I
but
do
when he was
like-
younger, maybe.
I like the redheads too, though. Here,
Yeah.
I'm trying really hard to
Red on the head, crazy
to
in the bed.
fix my hair so that everybody thinks that I look blonde. Or bald. I mean bald.
But
I just
ugly.
I just want to be bald. Now that it's been brought to my attention that I have to be attractive. Let's do this. There. Now you can only see half of my face. So like it makes it better, right? Nobody wants to see the whole fucking thing.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
You can just cover it up like this. I think it's perfect. I know you like it.
I love it, baby.
See? He loves it. Because now he doesn't have to look at me.
Say what?
Ha! That's
Eh.
better. Because I don't like it in my face.
Oh, look at my face.
Ding's gotta go.
Bye, Ding.
Bye, Ding. Bye. I love hanging out with you. I'm glad you stopped by. Thanks for saying hi. I hope other people come
Thank
and
you.
talk
Please
to
come
us.
again.
Yeah, thank you. Come again. We're on The Simpsons.
Would you like a Slurpee?
Would
with
you
that?
like a Slurpee?
Is that racist?
I don't know.
Who cares?
It's from The Simpsons.
What
Apu is that his name? Apu?
Is that Abu or
Abu. Apu is in Aladdin. The monkey is Apu.
That's Abu.
So Abu. Wait, which one is which?
Oh,
God damn it, Ding, I hope you didn't leave because we need answers.
answers. Yeah.
Answers.
Yeah, we need answers.
I'm like Michael's gonna draw a boat. I dare you to play rock, paper, scissors, best out of 3. The loser gets an egg cracked in the head or shaving cream to the face.
What? We ain't got
No.
no shaving cream, man. Look at my face.
I'm not into wasting food, man. I'm sorry. I love the idea of playing rock, paper, scissors, but like, I would be more interested in like blowjob versus.
Can't do that on camera.
Oh no, we wouldn't be doing it on camera. He made a very good point. Like, we would just play rock, paper, scissors, and then later either receive or not
Conceive.
receive a blowjob.
Huh?
I don't know about you guys, but like my friend Michael here, he gives a damn fine blowjob. I've seen it a handful of times. And if I get to pick the person that he gives it to, like even better. If I win, because I would win. I mean, you know I would win.
Hey, what?
I'm just saying. I'm good at rock, paper,
What are you
scissors.
talking about?
Very good. The best.
She just
Do you
hates
guys
me
want to
'cause
play
I'm
with
drunk.
us? Here, let's play rock, paper, scissors. Okay, best 2 out of 3. You guys have to tell me if you're winning. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I win that time. I know. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ahaha! I win that time too. See? Done. Killing it. What did you guys do today? Give me my hat. Let's. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're so sweet.
I got that hat in, I think 2006, because I was working the festivals when I was in my early 20s.
It was hot.
And all these kids had these flat-brimmed hats on, and they were always so fucking douchey. Like, I'm not an asshole to everyone. It's not like I just, like, walk up to people and, like, I'm a total bitch. No. But in my head, I'm an asshole to everyone. I'm judgmental as fuck. And I watched the festival scene go more towards, like, the electronic music.
Fuck yeah.
You know, which was fine, but all those motherfuckers had their flat brim hats on.
Say what?
Right? So I grabbed one, and I wore it, and I used to, how I worked the festivals is I would make a whole bunch of hot food, and then I would carry my basket, and legitimately one of my nicknames was Little Red Riding Hood, because people would see me consistently. And then that's where I got my Spliff Mama nickname, is working these festivals, because I was the only one who smoked spliffs, and I love the spliffs first and foremost, okay? But I love them not only because of the taste, and they don't make me cough, but because no one ever wants to share with me. Because nobody likes spliffs except for me. And it turns out Michael does too, but we made it very clear last night. Michael can roll his own and just smoke those to his, you know, smoke them to the head. I don't like sharing. If I roll a spliff,
Sharing is caring.
I want to smoke like one spliff every hour to myself. End of story. But yeah, good fun. I don't remember where I started with this. How many spliffs do you guys like to smoke?
I couldn't.
Okay. This is a Dr. Suess. Okay. Sit back. Toke a minute.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry. I'll show you the pictures.
Don't worry.
And if you know the name of this book without me telling you, please type it now. This is the opening page. Okay? You have 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18,
No,
20. I started counting by twos
Sup?
after 16.
Sup?
Okay, after 14.
What she
14.
said.
I think 14.
There's grass on the field too, bro.
This
After
one is
14.
called You're Only Old Once. Okay, so in case you guys don't know, Dr. Suess is like this super fucking fantastic author who, despite being known for his children's stories, also wrote a total of 7 adult stories. And this is one of them. And it's fantastic. And since I'm old now, I really appreciate this. Are you ready? Have you ever heard this story?
Mm-mm.
Michael,
No.
be engaged with me.
No.
Not to me. With me.
I am.
Who the
listening
fuck wants to
you.
get married?
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'll take the ring though. I just don't ever want to get married. Like,
Bet.
ever. Okay. Let me get my Dr. Seuss
And you
voice
can
on.
keep it if you have a birthday.
And he said I could keep it like I wasn't going to already. Fucking ridiculous, or am I just crazy?
I'm ridiculous.
You know how many engagement rings I have hidden away in my room?
Ha! You said you never got one. She lied.
Okay. One day you will read in the National Geographic of a faraway land with no smelly bad traffic. In those green pastured mountains of Fada Fazi, everybody feels fine at 103. 'Cause the air that they breathe is potassium free, and because they chew nuts from the tut-a-tut tree. This gives strength to their teeth, that gives length to their hair, and they live without doctors, with nary a care. Look at how much fun this is. Look at these two little fuckers. They're happy as fuck, eating their tut-a-tut tree fruits. And actually, fun little fact, you guys. So, sunflower seeds with the shell on, the shell has oils in it that help protect the enamel on your teeth.
What?
Learning is fun. And you'll find yourself wishing that you were out there in Fada Fuzzy and not here in this chair. In the Golden Years Clinic on Century Square for spleen readjustment and muffler repair. Just why are you here? You're not feeling your best.
What? This book sucks.
This book does not suck. It's fucking amazing. Just wait. Wait for it! Look, and it's always the same fucking fish in all the books, right? Look. Look at this guy. He's so concerned. He's got anxiety. You've come in for an eyesight and solvency test. What does this thing say? Have you any idea how much money these tests are going to cost you? Or these tests are costing you? I can't even read. That's how much I need a fucking eye test. And if you're the type that gets finicky finnick, at this point you'll try to get out of that clinic. But they will outwit you as quick as a winnick. The quiz docs will catch you, they'll start questionnaring. They'll ask you point blank how your parts are failing. Are your grandfather's parts? And please try to recall if your grandmother hurt most in the spring or the fall. Did your cousin have dreadful wild nightmares at night? Did they suffer such ailments as bus driver's blight, chimney sweep's stupor, or prune picker's plight? And describe the main cause of your uncle's collapse. Too much alphabet soup or martinis, perhaps? Look, so fucking fun. And the next thing you know when you've finished that test is somehow you've lost both your necktie and vest. And an ogler is ogling your stomach and chest. Your escape plans have melted. You haven't a chance. For the next thing you know, both your socks and your pants and your drawers and your shoes have been lost for the day. The oglers have blossomed like roses in May, and silently, grimly, they ogle away. It's oogle, I think. It's ooglers and oglers and ogling. Look at them examining. Look at those machines. Fucking technology. Right there. Look at that cap on his head. We got one doctor looking all the way from the bottom. You see that bitch? You see her? She's just looking up from the bottom. What those ooglers have learned, they're not ready to tell. Clinicians don't spout their opinions pell-mell. So you're back with the vestibule fish for a spell. Norval won't bring you much comfort, you know, but he's quite sympathetic as clinic fish go. That's so fucking cute. He has the same face every fucking time. Well, this one he looks a little surprised. I retract my last statement. There you'll sit several hours, growing tenser each second, fearing your fate will be worse than you reckoned, till finally Miss Becker, your beckoner, beckons. This is so much fun. This is so stupid. Everybody's gone. He has a candle with a thing in his ear. Like, what is this? They're trying to see if the wind blows through his ear, right? To a booth where the world-renowned earman Von Krondal has perfected a test known as bellows and candle. If the wind from the bellows can't blow out the flame, you failed, and you're going to be sorry you came. And it just says ears on the door. What are you doing? Say nice things. You'll be told that your hearing's so murky and muddy, your case calls for special intensified study. They'll test you with noises from far and from near, and you'll get black mark for the ones you can't hear. Then they'll say, my dear fellow, you're deafer than most. But there's hope, since you're not quite as deaf as a post. We'll study your symptoms, we'll give you a call. In the meantime, go back and sit in the hall. He can't hear the clock. Ooh, that's so much fun. It's so silly. So you'll find yourself talking to Norval once more, and Norval will think you're a bit of a bore, because Norval has heard the same stories before. To this fish you'll become a plain pain in the neck, while you wait once again for Miss Becker to beck. Look, he's like, I don't know what to do. It's just too much. I'm fucking old. You only get to be old once, and look at it. Look at how much fun it is. It's not fucking fun at all. And Norval's like, yeah, welcome to the fucking club. You know how many of you I have to listen to all day long? Ugh. The fuck out of here. Stop complaining. You had a good life, right? Stop with all the doctor bullshit. Just wait for the day you die. Just wait. You're gonna love it. You'll come back as a fish. And then you'll have to listen to all the bullshit that I have to listen to. Oh wait, you won't love it. Huh. Reincarnation's a bitch, but it's true. That's what the fish would say. That's what Norval says to the people in the waiting room. But Miss Becker won't come. With great swish and great swank, a wheelchair will come. You've gained status and rank. And Weldon the wheeler will say with great pride, you have qualified, sir. You are now certified. As a VIP case, you're entitled to ride. Through thin and through thick, I'll be at your side. Oh, I love it. Dear Weldon will show you great sights as you go. Right now you are riding down Stethoscope Row. And I know that like all our top patients, you're hoping to get yourself stretched with some fine first-class scoping. Stuffed. So I'm sure you'll be simply delighted to hear that in the internal organs Olympics last year, Dr. Schmidt, Smoot, Sinatra, Sylvester, and Fonz won 15 gold medals, 9 silver, 6 bronze. For the moment, however, we'll bypass this bunch. There is plenty of time to see them after lunch. Ow. Ow, you're hurting me. You must see Dr. Pollen, our allergy whiz, who knows every sniffle and itch that there is. Dr. Pollen will find as he works on your case if the face powder's wrong on your stepsister's face. He will check your reactions to thumbtacks and glue, catchers, mitts, leaf mold, and cardigans, too. What is this word? Nasturtiums. We're learning new things. Thanks, Dr. Suess. Good looking out. What is that? Nasturtiums. And marble cake, white and blue chalks, anthracite coal and the feathers of hawks. Also corn on the cob and buffalo grease, and how you react when you're stared at by geese. He'll take copious notes, then I'll hazard a guess that I'll send you downstairs to see Dr. Von Ness. Let's do it this way. Because nobody wants to see Michael, right? That's probably why nobody's here, is because Michael's here. Van Ness has enjoyed a high rate of success in his pioneer work in the study of stress, so you can be sure he will stress you a trifle. Then I'll send you around to see Dr. Von Eiffel. So stupid. Dietitian Von Eiffel controls the woof whiffer. Our dieting, devising, computerized sniffer, on which you just simply lie down and repose and sniff at good food as it goes past your nose. From pemmican patties to terrapin toast, he'll find out by sniff scan the foods you like most. And when that guy finds out what you like, you can bet it won't be on your diet from here on. Forget it. He's got a fucking hot dog. That was so funny. Then into the new wing, we'll see Dr. Spreckles, who does the 3 F's. Footsies, fungus, and freckles. Like I have. I got freckles everywhere. I got lots of freckles. They're all over the place. And nextly, we'll drop in on young Dr. Jins, our A&S man who does antrums and shins. And of course, he'll refer us to Doctors McGrew, McGuire, and McPherson, and Blinn, and Ballou, and Timkins, and Tompkins, and Diller, and Drew, Fitzsimmons, Fitzgerald, and Fitzpatrick, too, all of whom will prescribe a prescription for you. They all got their little fucking heads. Do you see? And dude's like, oh yeah, okay. That's so... I love this story so much. Oh, I dropped the book. Now we gotta find the page. Come and say hi. Do you guys know this story? Have you ever heard it? It's almost done. Look at this candy shop. This one's long. I'm gonna put it in front of me. Let me stop laughing for a second. Okay. For your pill drill, you'll go to room 663, where a voice will instruct you. Repeat after me. This small white pill is what I munch at breakfast and right after lunch. I take the pill that's Kelly green before each meal and between. These longanberry colored pills I take early morning chills. I take the pill with zebra stripes to cure my early evening gripes. The orange tinted ones, of course, I take to cure my Charlie horse. I take 3 blues at 8:30 to slow my exhibition rate. Oh, exhalation. That's too much fun. On alternate nights at 9 p.m., I swallow pinkies, 4 of them. The reds which make my eyebrows strong, I eat like popcorn all day long. The speckled browns are what I keep beside my bed to help me sleep. This long flat one is what I take if I should die before I wake. He's like, what? Oh, so much fun. Okay, back to this because it's not long. When at last we are sure you've been properly pilled, then a few paper forms must be properly filled, so that you and your heirs may be properly billed. He's got a whole... It's just...
I want to be properly clear.
This is so funny. Whereupon, if you're smart, there's a very good chance that you'll meet soon again with your socks, coat, and pants. Dude's gonna bounce. I don't want to be Bill. Okay. And you'll know once your necktie's back under your chin and Norval has waved you Godspeed with his fin. You're in pretty good shape for the shape you are in. So much fun. Man, I love these books. They're fantastic. How did you guys like the story? Did you like it? Did you love it as much as I did? I think it's great. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I love Dr. Seuss. Everybody loves Dr. Seuss. You guys have to talk to me. Look at my pretty flowers. Ooh. It's almost time for a drink. Almost time for a drink. Haha! Rue! I'm consumed with dread of my own mortality, but otherwise, all good. Rue! Did you get to hear the whole story? I love this story. It's not as sad as The Giving Tree. The Giving Tree is like the saddest story ever. Do you want a happier story? About half things. Perfect! Nobody was talking to me, so I decided to bust out a book, and I told Michael that I thought that he would probably have never heard this story, and he was convinced that he absolutely had. And I was like, okay, here it is. Do you know what it is? And he was like, no. What is it? And I was like, okay, you're gonna love it. There's a virgin. There is a virgin. She's somewhere, but not here.
I've never seen.
There's a version of The Giving Tree where it just says no. Ooh. What did you do today, Rue? And Mountain, what color is your hair now? I wanted to ask you that earlier, and I didn't. But I remembered. Like, I forgot, but then I remembered, so it's okay. And Rue worked all day. What do you do? Do you have a cushy job or do you have a shit job? You're feeling unwell, so sequestered in the basement. You got a cushy job. Nice. See, you're smart. I've only had like one or two, well, like I worked at Starbucks for 3 weeks, and that is my only experience of having a bitch job. But then I worked at this little cafe. It was like this little bistro, and it only had enough room for like 16 people. And I was the chef and the bartender as well. And that is like technically a bitch job because I didn't get paid very much. I like, fucking made food. I didn't make any money at all. But I liked it. You know what I mean? Like I really, really liked it. Rue's a computer programmer. Well, of course you are. You nerd. That's great. I've thought a lot about it since I started doing the Twitch thing. I've started thinking about it a lot more in depth about how if I had been smarter, I would have totally gone into that. And I probably would have been more on the hardware side because my dad, when I was growing up, he worked on the mainframes. And he had a really cushy job doing that. And he was young. He probably... How much older is he than I am? He's like 25 years older than I am, right? So he was still pretty young, and like now where he's at now is like he just sells the fucking hardware. And his fucking commission, it's cushy as fuck. And I'm looking at my dad like, damn, I did not take advantage of all of the information that you had stockpiled in your brain when I was a kid. Like, and that makes me wonder too, like now that I'm a mom, I'm thinking to myself, like, I have girls, I want the girls to like they already started learning how to code. They're working on a handful of languages, I gotta be a little bit more on top of that one. Actually, I've kind of, since it's summer vacation, I've kind of like gone a little off. Okay. You don't have to be smart to be a programmer, Bruce says. And then mine says Pepsi or Coke. Michael likes Coke. But who doesn't like blow? Rue, you have daughters too. Nice. So, because you're a computer programmer, does it like cross your mind? Like, are you like actively trying to teach them shit? Because when I was growing up, my dad worked at Fermilab. So I learned a lot about like quantum physics and physics in general. He was like super on top of that. Like science was really heavy for me. Math was really heavy for me. I started learning about the stock market when I was in 2nd grade. So he put a whole bunch of effort into it, but he never specifically was like, you should do this. Like nothing at all. He was just like, do you. He was like, you do you. And then look at me, I started growing the pot. Which for a while was highly lucrative, but not anymore. Computers. Rue says they're not interested. He's offered, but they're not into it. Rue, are you a boy or a girl? I'm sorry, I want to call you. I can just say Rue. Rue is offered, but they're not into it. How old are they? If you don't mind my asking. Cause like my kids, they're not really old enough to do. You're a dude. All right, Rue is a guy. Okay. 12, 10, and 10. Do you have twins? How the fuck is that? That had to have been challenging when they were babies. Oh man. I bet your lady friend was like one on each tit. That's how I would have been. Would have like, you guys eat together, play together, sleep together, shit together.
You're attached.
Everything is the same from here on out. You wear the same outfits, play with the same toys, speak the same languages, make up your own fucking language, I don't care. It was bonkers for a while. Yeah. And yeah, she did. She had a nursing pillow my breast friend. And there'd be one on either side. See, I was thinking, yeah, like I was thinking, like when I'm like if I were holding them, it would be like, you know, one head here and one head here. And then if I was lying down, which is, you know, for half of the feeding of every day, you're lying down. My boobs are pretty small, but if you got really lucky and you had bigger boobs, you could just lie down and have like your armpits hold up the heads, and they could just tell her she's a fucking boss. Mad respect. So much fun. Yeah, she knows she's a boss. I bet she fucking does. I bet she tells you every day. No illusions there. No, man. It's just a compliment. I didn't say I was trying to convince her. I'm sure she fucking knows. As a female, I know. That's I mean, man. But yeah. So at 10 and 12, they're still not into it. Do they have things that they're into? Because my kids are 5 and 7. And they're like, they're just in that like playful stage of like, oh, I want to be, like they usually say veterinarian, and I try to like show them that there's a whole bunch of really cool shit that they can do. No, Prodigy. No, we don't let them on public game servers. It's crazy out there. Okay, so you mean like the chatting? Do tell me all the things, because your kids are older and you're super into the computers. You gotta tell me, because like I've thought about things like, I only recently taught them how to like contact my mom if they needed to. You know, like they know how to play these little apps that I get them, and they understand how to like turn on the music on the phone, and they use the computer, and I'm starting to teach them how to type and everything, but like they're so young that it's not at the forefront of their mind, like everything that they can do, but they do have an interest in YouTube, because they like that one chick who, or not, she's not a chick, they like the one little girl, and now I think she has a little brother and maybe another sibling. I don't know, but it's some gamer's children, and he like does these fun little child-friendly, like they're fantastic little shows. It's called A is for Adley, and I think she was like 3 or 4 when the girls found out about her, and now maybe she's, how old, I don't fucking know, maybe like 6. So they can relate, you know. Yeah, mine watch lots of Nicktoons things and Minecraft videos. They like watching other people play video games. Interesting. So what's the difference between how do they watch these because you said you don't let them on public game servers, and I'm curious why. Like, I want to know more.
People like you.
But this Prodigy is, it's a math game, and you get a little wizard character, and then they ask you math questions according to your grade level, and then whenever you have a conflict and you have to fight, you have to cast spells, you know, and each person, the opponents, have to answer math questions in order to, you know, defeat the other person. I like it, and they can play it on the Xbox. But they do that weird new math, and I'm trying to like I understand it, don't get me wrong, but I don't really see why we need it, or like what the point of it is. It sounds nifty. I didn't realize that's what you meant. Yeah, so yeah, they watch Minecraft videos to learn the techniques. Yeah, which I assume, I mean, how else do you get better than by watching somebody who's better than you? I love the idea of it. I think it's brilliant. And the kids love the video games. Yeah, Prodigy it's super cute. Like, and I know that there's the option to like chat with other people, but they're completely oblivious to all the different things that you can do. Like, I've played around and looked at all the different things, you know, like you can dress up your character and you can buy things and, you know, just like normal game shit. And then there's the chat option for the other kids, but with them being 5 and 7, they're completely oblivious to the chatting, whereas your kids at 12 and 10 would probably be like hip to it. I don't know. It's a really cute game though. They're kind of shy. Yeah, not into chatting even with school friends, not since things closed, but they have each other, which is good when they're not at each other's throats. Dude, I feel the same way. Like, I tell my kids all the time, this is your best friend. Like, I know that it's weird that you live together and you have to do all the things and see each other all the time, but it's not always going to be like that. But this is the one person in your life that's going to live with you, like, be in your life for the rest of your life. You know? And, like, I watch them and they have fun together, but then, fuck, they just fight all the time. And it's like, it's just a lot to take in. Yeah. No, I know it's normal. I'm not, like, concerned by any means. It's just, like, come on. Like, give me a break. Like, once I put them to bed, I'm like, finally. And then I found out about Twitch, and now I have other adults to talk to, because Michael's not always here. Like, he just got here. So, I've been alone for a long time. Yeah, they turn on a dime, right? It's really hard. Like, at least do you have your lady friend in the house? Because I'm like, with the exception of now Michael being here, I've been all alone for like this whole time, and it's so fucking much to take in. See, like with Michael here, it at least is so much easier because I have another adult to talk to, which is what you also have, you know? Yeah, like, you've been together since '95. Holy cow! Look at you go! Jeez Louise, Rue, that's inspiring as fuck! Michael and I have known each other for 20 years.
Damn.
Look at us, the old people. How'd you meet? We met in high school. My first day of school in a brand new town. I didn't know where I was going, and the bell had rung for first period, and I was out in the quad, and I didn't know which building to go out or to go into. And Michael was wandering around, and he was like, "Hey, do you need help?" And I was like, "Yes." And he was like, "Okay, let me see your schedule. I'll tell you where to go." And I was like, "Okay, thanks." And then he opened the door for the building that I had to go to. And now we're here.
20 years later.
He's my high school sweetheart. We had a lot of fun in high school. Yeah. Rue says, "Aw."
How sweet.
How did you and your lady friend meet? Oh, we're bonding. Right now we're bonding, Rue. Look at us go. Aw.
You gotta download Grand Theft Auto.
How much is it?
Free. Game Pass. I think.
We'll find out. Why didn't you just go all the way down? Dun-dun-dun. June and he met in college. They worked on a volunteer crisis hotline together. Aw,
What?
that's fantastic.
Are you a cop?
That's so much fun. What was the crisis? Which crisis did you help people with? I've never done anything like that. I've done the soup kitchen thing before. Michael, have you done, what's your volunteer work experience?
Cleaning the public bathrooms for the city.
Michael's never opted to volunteer in his life, apparently. He's been requested to do so with repercussions if he did not actively volunteer his time.
I built playgrounds for blind kids through the Lions Club.
Okay, he said that through the Lions Club he built playgrounds for blind children. Mostly drunk students. Bus schedule questions, depressed people who just wanted someone to talk to. Groovy. I'm into it. That's kind of one of the things I like about Spliff Mama. Is like this idea that I'm like here and, you know, if you needed something. Like I talk to Josie all the time. She's fucking 19, she's super sweet. She's moving out of the house for the first time and she doesn't have a great relationship with either of her parents, and like she hangs out with us and she's always like, I can tell that, and I enjoy it, you know what I mean? Like she needs someone to talk to who's gonna be real with her, and it's so fucking enjoyable. Hopefully I'll get more kids to open up. Every once in a while someone will pop in and be like, hey, I have this problem, like what do I do? And I'll be like, well, this is from my life experience, this is what I've done, you know. Yeah, it's good to have someone to talk to who listens. Exactly, Rue, you know. Joe knows. Aw, what a pretty name, June. I named my kids after flowers.
You hippie.
I'm a hippie, yeah.
I named my child after.
Are you guys hippies? What's your story? What do you guys like?
My kids got hippie.
I mean, obviously you're a fucking computer nerd. I want to get to know you now. Now I feel like we're bonding so well, Rue. This is great. I love it. I love it. Every night is so different. Who's in here? Like where the conversation goes. I love it so much. I have enjoyed doing the Twitch thing like way more than I can express with my current vocabulary. Time to break out the thesaurus. I need an extraordinary word. If only Josie was here. She's a fucking English major. Okay, we're just suburban Gen Xers. You both work at the local hospital. Groovy. Nice. Well, there you go.
Generation Triple X. We're
See,
all about the
we're
weed
all
smoke
here.
and the 56.
Oh man, too much fun. Maybe baffled. Yeah, baffled is a good word. Like technology amazes me, and I've said it so many times doing this whole Twitch thing, because I mentioned earlier, like I do the single mom thing. It's just me and these two fucking kids, and it's been like that for years. 7 years, you know, that's a long fucking time to not having another adult in the house. And when my friend Astrid told me about Twitch, I was like, well, I'll try it out. And within 20 fucking minutes, I was like, I felt so much better, you know. And then think about how when I was a kid, my fucking dad, you know, the computer nerd, he's like on the internet, and everything is fucking beta. Like you're having to type in all of your commands, you know, black and white screen, fucking dashing, tapping. And now look at him. I love it. Yeah. You started twitching when the pandemic began. It was nice to talk to people. I agree. I love this. And it's so funny because, like, I guess you're probably one of, like, the normal people, whereas I've been a stay-at-home mom for 7 years. And I now live in a town where I've never lived before. And it's not exactly my cup of tea, so I don't, like, actively go out because I don't like the people that live around here. So, like, my life hasn't changed at all. But, like, for you guys, and, like, I talk to my friends, and they're like, oh my god, I finally understand what you mean. Hannah, I get it now. Like, you never go anywhere. You don't have any friends. Like, you know, so how are you dealing with it? have you guys, how has that gone for you? Because, like I said, my life hasn't changed. I mean, now I have to wear that stupid mask. And then the kids, you know, they got dismissed from school early, and that was a fucking asshole move. I mean, I understand why it happened, but... Does June like, the Twitch thing? Does she do it with you? Like, watch things, or do you guys stream? Rue says he's okay. We're both introverted too, so socially it's not that different. But I don't see anyone from work anymore. That has been enough social interaction for me. But they don't go out anymore. No, they don't. They don't stream. And she's not really into it. Yeah, it's kind of hit or miss, right? Like, and I watch some of these people, the other people who do it, you know, because I want to be supportive, but a lot of it is fucking hit or miss. Like, there's this one chick, what do you like to watch when you do those? Like, there's this one chick who she does custom sneaker painting, and I'll watch her for like 5 or 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, like 5 minutes, and I'm listening to her talk, and it's like, I don't want to listen to her. Like, but I want to watch what she's doing, because it's neat watching her transform these sneakers, you know, in theory, but it takes so fucking long. Like, I don't have the patience for it. But then, like, talking, I have the patience for. And Rue says, yeah, there's definitely some toxicity out there. Man, were you here the other day? But you're probably the most well-adjusted person I talked to on here. Oh, man, that's such a nice compliment.
Huh?
Dude, thanks.
Damn, it's the Internet of Things.
So, yeah, but I was watching this one chick the other day, and it wasn't on purpose. Like, Astrid, my friend Astrid, she streams as well, and then we sometimes collaborate, and we do at the same time where you can talk to both of us. Anyways, so her stream had ended, I was talking to her on there, and then her stream ended, and then this other stream popped up, and this chick was on a fucking tangent about how people who don't like pit bulls are assholes and idiots, and she would not shut the fuck up, and it was just a whole bunch of people being like, oh my god, I know, pit bulls are amazing. I was like, what? And she was like angry, like legitimately upset, like you could see it in her face, like, and granted, I make my jokes, like, but I know people get a little, pit bulls are like a touchy subject. I'm not a huge fan of pit bulls because I don't like how they look, but whatever. It's like, it's not that I would say, oh, don't get a pit bull. Like, if that's what you fucking want, whatever, it's your dog.
They're nice.
Michael says they're nice. I just don't like how they look, because it's not that they look mean, it's like, I don't know, I'm just not a huge fan. Like, I love mastiffs, big fucking dogs, you know, beautiful, huge square head, square jaw, just like a pit bull, just is it too jowly? I don't know. It's just something about them being like small and like muscular. It's like, you know, like those short guys who are like super into bodybuilding, like the ones who come up to like here on me, and then they're like these huge fucking guys, and they can't get their arms to touch their torso because their biceps. Yeah. That's what I think. I mean, I guess I'm an asshole. But I do like the mastiffs. They got the big jowl thing, you know. I had a Neapolitan Mastiff when I was younger, and I named him Earl. And by the time he was 9 months old, I got him as a puppy. By the time he was 9 months old, he was 170 pounds, and he continued to grow. And his jowls went from being like, you know, normal when he was a puppy to like going like all the way down to where you could always see his bottom teeth, and then he would drool, right? And I didn't realize that this was gonna happen. Okay, so when he was tiny, you know, because when I got him, I guess you can't really see because I'm so close. But when I got him, he was only like this big compared to me. So when he would go to bed with me, he'd lay in the bed, and his head would kind of like rest here for like just the cuddle time, and then I would push him down to my feet. Well, when he got big, his head it came up here, puppy, right? And then big head, and his whole body would lay across mine and he'd like squish me, and I'd have to kick him off. But he was a beautiful dog. But he had huge jaws. Okay, well, if nobody's gonna talk, I'm gonna say goodnight. And we're gonna go to bed because we're old. Very nice talking with you. Always a pleasure. Come back and say hi. Be kind, compassionate, respectful. Have fun with your dream friends. Do all of the great things. Have sex with condoms. Don't have babies. Be confident, okay? It's good for you. Make good choices. Don't wind up in jail. Jail sucks. What else? Anything? Did I miss anything?
Good night.
Good night.